Now, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Now, quietly raise your hand, right, Gavin, if you like word problems. Good, so you love math as much as I do. But we are going to use a word problem. Now, who here likes to read? Quietly raise your hand. Good, so this will be easy. Okay, I'm going to use the whiteboard, just as an example, before I use the smartboard. All right. Brand new markers. Everybody watch the board. What does this say? Can I have a raised hand and a quiet mouth? Haley.
There were 3 girls.
Okay, I need 3 girls. Let's see. Okay. Ava, come over here. Brooke, stand next to Ava. And McKenna, stand next to me. And stand next to Ava. Okay, so there were 3 girls. How many? Say it quietly together.
3.
Okay. 3 girls. Easy, right?
Yes.
This is how we break down a word problem.
Oh, dear.
All right. What does this say? Gio.
2 boys came.
How many boys? Everybody quietly.
2.
I need 2 boys. Alex and David. Come up. Stand over here. Right by the girls. Okay, let me make enough room for everybody. So there were 3 girls and 2 boys came. Who wants to read that? Jeremy.
How many students in all?
So what is the question of the word problem? What do they want you to find out? Giovanni.
How many students in all?
Okay. So would you call that an addition or a subtraction problem? Kristen.
Addition.
Addition. What is the word, most important word, that's going to tell you that we are adding something and not taking anything away? That's a tough one. So I'll give it 3 girls, 2 boys came. How many students in all? Let's see. Maggie, what is the word that tells us we are adding and not subtracting? Very good. Came. When the word came is in here, it tells us that we are adding something to the picture already. So, what is the answer to the question? Carly.
5.
5 students in all. Let's try another quick one. Okay. What's your question?
Do we write this in our book?
Not yet. This is for looking at. We're going to write down what's important. Not that this isn't important, but I like you to use your eyes and your brains before you write something down. When you do write something down, it's for one of 2 reasons: to remember for later, or to sort of help build it into your brain a little bit once you've already learned something. Because if you're just writing something down because the teacher writes it up on the board, you're not necessarily learning anything except how to copy down what the teacher is writing on the board. What you want to learn is why the teacher is writing something down and what it teaches you. Okay. Now, we're going to change this up a little bit. You five can have a seat. And I need, let's see. Erase this off. Okay, let's see. Kevin, come on up. Ella? Let's see. Jeremy? And, okay, you know the girl, Maggie. There were, how many students?
4.
Kevin and Maggie, have a seat. How many left?
2.
Okay. My fun table. So how many are left? You can see right up here, right? Gavin, how many are left?
2.
Right. Now, seeing people actually coming and going helps you try and figure out these word problems. So we can use pictures, we can use people, we can use words. There are many different ways we can do addition and subtraction. All right, I need somebody to tell me how we know this is a table like that. I need the word that tells us this is a subtraction problem. Geo. How do we know this is a subtraction problem? What word in here? What is the one word
4
that...
minus 2.
Well, no, that's your numbers. We were looking for a word. What word, if Kane was giving us the addition problem, what word lets us know that it's a subtraction problem?
Left.
Left, right. So what I'm going to use this for, before we move on to the smartboard and your 10 frames, is to write a few words here. You can have a seat now, Jeremy and Ella, thank you very much. A few words here. We're going to push this off in the corner, which is why I'm using the whiteboard. This is when you do write down in your book. Okay, everybody can put today's date on the page. Thank you for those who have already put today's date on the page. Okay. Now, since I know some people have problems figuring out how to write out a word problem, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a couple of words that, if you look at them, will help you tell whether you are telling it's an addition or a subtraction problem. I'm going to move it over here. Can everybody see the board?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to put one column over here and another column over here. Subtraction sign over the subtract. And add is a plus. Now, we've already said that if the people left, we knew that it was a subtraction problem. And if somebody or something came, it was addition. Somebody else came up with takeaway. And McKenna came up with less. Who can come up with some words for the addition column? Addition, like
plus.
it's plus.
Are we writing this down?
Yes, this is the part where you write down. Write exactly what I'm showing here. I'm going to be putting this off to the side, so if I'm giving you word problems, you can use this to decode, which means take apart with your mind the word problem and put it into a number sentence. All right, who can come up with another one for addition? I see Jeremy's hand wildly waving in the air.
Minus.
Well, minus is in the subtract column. How about another M word that would mean we're adding? How are we? Like if I had 9 pencils and you had 4 pencils, the question well, if we put them together, it would be addition. But if they want me to do a compare, meaning looking at what you have and looking at what I have, and they would ask, how many more? How many more? More pencils. There are a few words that would work for either, like in all or left over or total. Some of those would work for both ways. Okay, now everybody has a 10 frame. Now I have put together these bags over here, and there are 40 cubes in the 10 frame. Now we're going to add numbers and subtract numbers up to 20. So you two can share, and you two can share. Okay, 20 cubes. There should be 40 in each bag. Do let me know. You two, and you two. Now, as I am passing these out, I need your full attention, which means you're talking. This is not your ticket to talk. Okay? Jeremy, what did I just say? Okay, there will be no playing with the cubes. There will be no assembling the cubes. We are just going to be using them in the 10 frames. Okay. So what is that? Let's see how now, does everybody have a 10 frame? Right. Table 4. Good job. Table 3. How are you doing here? You're still counting. Thank you for the quiet sign, Tito. Okay. Does everybody have 20 cubes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you give you a minute and let you guys finish counting.
I only have 18.
You have 18?
That's fine if you have 18. No, I need 2. Yep, we got 26. I have 11 and then count back and count.
Okay, I'll put that up there. Okay, I need everybody to put your thumb in the air once you have all of your cubes. If you are listening and have all your cubes, put your thumb in the air. Emily, Brooke, Gio, Giovanna, Haley, Ella, David and Ava, Kristen and Hannah, Alex, Becky, Natalie.
20?
Come in, have a seat, have a 10 frame. Get you some cubes. Bye guys.
This Maribeth, if one page is empty, can you go to the next page? Yes.
Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, everybody look up at the board. Homework notes. Now, you guys used the 10 frame yesterday, right?
Yes.
With Mrs. Maribeth.
Yes.
Well, did you feel confident? Are you happy about the work you did yesterday? You understand how to use a 10 frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want everybody to take 8 cubes, just to go review what we did yesterday. Take 8 cubes and put them in your 10 frame. That's not what I want to do.
So do we write this in?
Nope. Just for now, use your 10 frame.
Or?
Oops, that's not. I'm going to put this down here. And it won't go anywhere. There we go. All right. cubes beneath your 10 frame. Ella, do you have your 10 frame? I thought I gave you one. Okay, there should be, everybody should have 8 cubes in their 10 frame. And 4 cubes in hold. So walk by, make sure everybody has 8 cubes in their 10 frame. Their 10 frame should look like this. There should be 2 open spaces. If you do not have 2 open spaces, make sure that you change this and put 4 cubes along the bottom of the 10 frame.
Should I write 8 plus 4?
You can, but mostly I just want you guys to look. We're going to be mostly using our eyes and our hand and our bodies for this lesson. Also, we're going to use our ears, but we'll get to that in a second. I want you to be good listeners, but that's always true. So I need, first let me write 8 plus 4. Now I'm sure you know the answer to this one, but I'd like somebody to come up and show me how they can make a 10 with a 10 frame. Giovanna. No, just with the part. I know how much you guys love the 10 frame. Very good. So what are our new 2 numbers? Wow, 2 is one of them. But what did we use the 10 frame to make?
Plus.
Well, when we have the 10 frame full, what number is it? I'll give you a clue. It's a 10 frame. So if it's full, then it represents the number
10.
So that's an easy way to add. So if you guys had adding down cold, this I have a feeling. Did everybody get 10 plus 2? Show me 10 plus 2 on your 10 frame. Pull up that 10 frame. Lead through the bottom. Very good, Kevin. Yeah. This may seem like easy stuff, but really paying attention to the easy stuff helps you work out the harder stuff.
Mrs. Maribeth,
Yes.
if you ever have to
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do something a little trickier. All right.
So we take all our cubes off?
For now, you can take all your cubes off. Mostly you can look up the board. Okay. Now, okay. Who wants to read this? Gio.
There were 9 pencils. 4 got lost. How many were left?
That's very good. There were 9 pencils. 4 got lost. How many were left? How many pencils did we start out with? Anyone? Ethan.
9.
There were 9 pencils. And then, how many got lost? Again.
4.
4. Okay. What is the question? Emily.
How many were left?
Right. So, who can tell me whether this is an addition or subtraction question? Let's see. Brooke, is this an addition or a subtraction question? Subtraction. Okay. Now we're going to go around about this in a little bit of a different kind of way. Okay. So what you're going to do, everybody take a look at your 10 frame. pencils. How about that? All right. So everybody fill up your 10 frame with 9. Now there are a couple of ways we could do this. Because the actual number sentence, as we know, is 9 less 4.
I'm going to write this down. Right. I will write this down.
It's more important that you get this than you pay attention to writing it down. Yes, dear?
1 and 4 equals 5.
Well, we know what it equals. Now, one of the ways that we are teaching you, now I know a lot of you can find the answer to this. We're just showing you different ways to find the answer to this. So 9 minus 4 is 5. But one of the ways that they will teach you to do this, and this is going to seem crazy, so work with me. We're going to take the 9 and take 4 out. 1, 2, 3. Now, again, this may seem easy to you, but I just want you to get used to using this for subtraction. There were 9 pencils, 4 got lost. Now, how many people feel that they would use a 10 frame? Raise your hand. Or how many people would use the method that we used yesterday, making the little hills? No, huh? I had a feeling that would go over like a lead balloon. So anyway, word problem. Now you guys figured out that this was a subtraction question. Let's try this in. I made this tricky for a reason. Who can tell me how many cards Kevin has? We'll start with that. How about a guess? So what's 10 minus 2? Ethan.
Oh,
So we have 10, which is what TJ has, plus 8. What's 10 plus 8? TJ, help her out.
18.
Okay. Now, again, this was made to be tricky on purpose. We have 10, TJ. Kevin has the same number as TJ, so you know they have at least 10, but wait, take away 2 from 2. This is the kind of thing that you will be looking at. I actually pulled some of these from the first grade book. So you know the first graders are still going over word problems. We're going to try one more like this, and I'm going to need your help. Haley, what do you collect? Do you collect anything?
I collect porcelain dolls.
Porcelain dolls. Are they big dolls or small dolls?
Big.
Big dolls, okay. I'm just going to put dolls because people are going to kind of look at porcelain and be like, huh?
Well, you can use glass. Because
Well, not quite glass. Haley has, we'll just say 8 dolls. Okay, anybody else here collect dolls? Lots of dolls.
Oh, no, no.
Guys, you collect dolls, but it's action figures, right? Kristen, how many dolls would you say you have?
10.
10. So, now you know you have 10. We're going to work a little backwards on this. Because you have 10 dolls. Kristen. The same. Number of dolls. Haley. Plus 2. So look at that. I'm writing all of them. T-O-O instead of T-W-O. Do that. Okay. Okay. Haley has 8 dolls. Kristen has the same number of dolls as Haley, plus 2. How many in all? So we have 8. Okay. So put 8 cubes in your 10 frame right now. We are almost done. What's your first? 8. There should be 2 blank spaces in your 10 frame.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just had to take one and I
Good. Self-correction is key. Okay, put 8 cubes. And once you already have 8 cubes, put another pile of cubes aside of 8. And then add 2 more to it. What's 2 plus 8?
I didn't look at this.
What makes you think I'm going to call on you if you're going, 2 plus 8? Somebody who I haven't heard from a whole lot.
10.
I thought I heard something, but I didn't see a raised hand with it. Gia.
10. Oh, 2 plus 8.
Yes.
I thought you were...
So it's 8 plus 10. So what I want you guys to do is take the 10 you put aside, put 2 of those cubes into your 10 frame, and then count the number that you have outside the 10 frame.
So you write 8 plus 10?
You can write 8 plus 10. I'm doing that. Where's the cup?
Did you say 8 plus 2?
All right. So how many are outside the frame? And how many are in the frame? Maggie.
So we're outside the frame and not in frame.
Close, but remember, we have 10 plus 8. So if you fill the 10 frame, you took 2 away from 10, how many should be outside the frame? Count.
2.
Yeah, now you're going wrong. You take your 10, which is outside the 10 frame, and your 8, which is in the 10 frame. You take 2 away from the 10, and you get 8. That's right. So how many should you have outside the 10 frame?
8.
Very good. Okay. Now, you have all these words. We've worked with the cubes. We've worked with people. Now I'm going to give you guys
An extra hard one?
an extra hard one, but this one you're going to do on your own. I need 2 class helpers with quiet mouths, not going to sit. Okay, Carly and Kevin. I just Kevin's hand go here. I need you guys to hand these out. These are your exit tickets, so I know what you did and did not understand about this lesson. You guys will probably have a couple left over because not everybody is here. I want to thank all of you guys for doing so well with the little cubes. Now, before you start to work on your exit tickets, I need you to put your names on them so I know who understands what.
What?
You'll understand when you get them. Put your names on them. Put your names. Step 2, I want you to circle the number. And you're talking. This is not your ticket to talk, it's your exit ticket. Okay, I need you to underline, and I'm going to check for this.
So it's your ticket to exit the room?
No, the lesson. Are all your names on them? Yep. Yes.
Right there?
No, your name just happened to be in the question. Yes, I did use names of people from the class for the questions because I had to have real life ties. And you never know when you're going to actually find yourself in these situations. Yes, you do write on them. Do not forget your name. I'll take the extras. Okay, I'm going to read these out loud. Kevin had 5 erasers, and Brian had supposed to be the same number as Kevin, plus 2 more. They put all of their erasers in a box, and Giovanna took 4. Giovanna, how many erasers were left? Now, circle the numbers. Underline the question. So you would underline. So we know how many erasers does Kevin have? 5. And if Brian had the same number as Kevin, we just did this, plus 2 more. How many does Kevin have? 5. And what's 5 plus 2? Just shout it out.
7.
That's right. So, what is 5 plus 7? You don't have to yell it out. I'm just giving you the first part of the answer. So you're really doing a couple of problems here. You're doing 5 plus 2. You're doing 5 plus 7. And then 5 plus 7 minus 4. Underline the question.
Right here.
Yes.
It's a plus and minus problem.
That is correct. You can use your 10 frame. You can use counters. You can use double stack. Yes, you can. Up, no talking. Everybody hand in their paper or their pen frame.